Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you're tuning into my channel, hi, I'm Christina. I get ready for work at work. And I'm here at work. So is my boy, he's just off camera. So if you hear a male voice, that's who it is.
1 week on testosterone, so.
We're going to do some skin. Happy Saturday. My mouth feels like it's Monday because words are hard. I'm going to get ready for work here, but I'm going to do some skin prep first. Thayers Milky Toner in a Ren bottle. I'm going to start off with that after I get my hairs out of the way. My very short bangs out of the way. I'm going to follow that with the Noto Deep Serum. Oil-based serum. Lovely. Very hydrating. I'm really loving the skin prep that I have with me currently. Lock all that moisture in with the Origins Ginseng Daily Moisturizer SPF 30. I'm new to the SPF. When I grew up, back in my day, he's going to the bathroom. He's not listening to me. That's a 17-year-old boy for you. We didn't care about SPF, but I don't want to look like a leather bag. So we're going to put on this ginseng moisturizer with SPF. I'm going to cement, no, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with not that, with the Ravie Beauty Eye Pencil that I've been kind of neglecting because I usually do my brow gel first and then fill in after. But with this particular pencil, it works better if I fill in the eyebrows first and put the eyebrow gel on after. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill in first, Ardell Brow Glue after. I brought with me today, very exciting, let me pull it on out. I'm very excited about Pat McGrath's holiday launch, eyeshadow palette launch. I'm not so much into the other products, but I love Pat McGrath eyeshadow. So I brought with me today the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey Palette. I think this is my oldest one. I'm not sure what year this came out in, but we have her today. We're going to play with her. I also brought the Makeup by Mario Neutrals palette. The Neutrals palette just in case I needed another shade for the look. And then probably about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, or schmutz on my face, I got a Sashi Glow Bloody Lip Tint that it finally arrived. It is in the shade, I don't know. I have no clue. I don't remember which one I purchased. I want to say it was a red shade. I don't know. But we're going to play with this because she is all over Instagram and I'm just intrigued by her products. So I wanted to get for Halloween for me and my daughter this 4ml shade in Void, which is a black, but it is always out of stock. So I picked up this shade. Hopefully it's on the bottle. Look how pretty the bottle is. This is my first look at it. Look at how pretty. Maybe we'll take a picture with the bottle. Like, ooh, gorgeous. So we're going to try that. Bloody tint. $11.99. I mean, it's a tint, so it's going to last a while. Look how gorgeous that bottle. Anyways, we're going to dive into that. I purchased this before my no spend. I don't know why I'm saying that all creepily. I'm going to prime my eyelids for shadow. I'm wearing this. You can see my top, but I have some deep brown, well, mid-tone brown pants on. I don't know which direction we're going to go. We'll get into it. I'm going to prime my eyelids for shadow. I think I'm going to go P. Louise Eye Base and Rumor 2. And let's get into it. I'm going to do a speed through of the skin prep. And we'll be right back and get into the glorious eyes. back and I'm prepped and I'm primed and I'm sunk in very well. Brows are browing. It's already a good start. It is already a good start. Let's get some eye brushes out. Yesterday, not one person came in. Again. Ugh, don't get me started. I don't want to talk about it. Let's dive into this palette. Ooh. I mean, that has a good assortment of mattes and shimmers. Look at that orange at the bottom. It's calling me. Truly is. Let's dive into with the big fluffy brush. Methinks. Let's dive into this boop, 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 boop. Warm tone brown. Right in the crease and transition. That was one dip, Pat. Pat McGrath. Come on. Come on. One dip. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but I did prime my eyelids with the P. Louise Eye Base and Rumor 2. A little bit more. Just to match the intensity of the other side. This is a Sigma tapered blending brush. Gorgeous. I'm already in love. I'm already re-falling in love. I gotta get that palette. I gotta. Gotta do it. So, in the outer corner, I'm gonna go in with that nice deep brown. Doesn't look like we'll need Makeup by Mario, but we're gonna keep him. We're gonna keep him in here because it's gonna be Pat McGrath week. I was gonna bring one more Natasha Denona palette with me today because it is the end of my work week. But I was like, I gotta dive into Pat. I'm ready for Pat. And then maybe next week we'll do an indie brand shadow week. Because I have these palettes and they need love. They need love. They need to be seen. They need to be heard. We all need to be seen and heard. And so thanks for watching. What you doing, homie?
Try about some crack.
Yeah.
Oh.
You couldn't tell by my face? That look of death that I just gave you? That deepened things up gorgeously. I'm going to go in with the other side of this brush. It's a more dense angled. Just put a little of that deep shadow on the edge and really work it into the lash line. There we go. There we go. That is it. Color switch the brush. Just blend over this edge. Now for my favorite part, the shimmer. I'm struggling between the shimmers. That one down there has a nice warm tone to it. That one has a nice warm tone to it. That one over there at the end. I think I'm going to go in with the orange one. I kind of feel like I have to. Let's glitter glue though. We want this last to look. That's brow glue. I have the NYX glitter glue. Had it forever. These tubes last forever. Little itty bitty dot in the center of the eye and just blending it outward over the whole lid. Itty bitty dot. Glitter glued. Let's try this little brush to lay the shimmer. Color switch. Diving on in. Let's start on the center of my lid. Padding. That is gorgeous orange. Maybe we'll do something a little bit different in the inner to give it some interest. Padding. Color switch the brush. Let's dive into this yellow shade right there for the inner corner. Same brush, color switched. Stretch the eyelid. Yep. Yes, sir and ma'am. Stun. Orino. That is gorgy. Going back into the orange. Just a little bit. Both sides. Back into the yellow. Back into that medium blending brush, into that deep brown shade. Bring that back a little bit. Ooh, my tummy. Did you hear that, Jake?
No.
It made a loud ass noise. It is not ready for the day. Pat McGrath. Into that warm tone brown shade we use in the crease and transition, and just blend out any goofiness that has arisen. Color switch that brush, just go over the edge. Come all the way on. Stun. Thinking what I want to prime with. Let's prime with, I've been using these two because I got them in one of those Sephora favorites. I forget what the name of the like sample set was. We used this yesterday. No. I don't know. Let's use this. Make up my mind. It is the Merit? Yes, Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm in the shade Solstice. It looks intimidating, but it's not. I'm going to smear this all over. Trust thine process. And then I have this primer with me. It is the Ace Beauty Layer Grip Primer. Smoosh these two products together. I think on Monday also I'm going to bring on in my empties and what I'm going to take out of my collection. Me and my girls are going to have like a glamour night. We're going to do everybody's makeup and then we're going to go somewhere. I'm going to bring these products that I'm going to take out of my collection with me and see if I can't find them a better home. That's going to be fun. I think today for foundation, we're going to go in with this stunning foundation. I'm going to pop off camera for a second, keep shaking this, and let this primer sink in. I'll be right back. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Natasha Denona. One pump is all you need. That little itty bitty bit. I'm going to smoosh it in with my finger to start the blend. High Glam foundation, if I didn't say it already. Good coverage, wears well, looks like skin. Really sinks in. It reminds me of the House Labs Skin Tex Triclone situation. Really good. I have that as well, but it's a now Frankenstein concoction that I mixed with another foundation because the shade had become off. This is a Sonia K blending brush or buffing brush. Target brand. Works fantastically, and I'm just stippling this in. I mean, come on. Going right up under the eyes because I am not going to do foundation, concealer today. Not too worried about the 5 head. But I mean, it blends itself. Good Lord. So good. Every time I use it, I'm surprised all over again. I had to have it. I had to have this foundation. Even though I have 12 other ones. No, I'm exaggerating, but I have quite a few other ones. I have 2 other ones here with me. It's so stinking good. Look at this skin. So good. Floored. Whatever was left on the back of my hand, I'm just dipping into it. Over where I tend to get redness. And no product on the brush. Bronzer. Do you want to go all powders today? This is supposedly, I can't really tell, self-setting. But it is glorious. Sorry, I'm spacing out here. Let's get to it. Let's go in with this Dominique Cosmetics Cream Bronzer. Because she's good. e.l.f. Putty Bronzer Brush. Just chisel the face a little bit. Chisel the hair a little bit. not going to put any cream on my 5 head. It will be covered by my bangs. Does a great job sculpting. A little bit under the chin. Further sculpt. Blush, we didn't think about blush. I do have these gorgeous Fenty cheeks. Oh my god. Just dug my whole fingernail into it. Look what I did, Jake. Dug my whole fingernail into the blush. Well, that happened, but I think it's going to be the perfect color. I'm going to have to pause you and wash my hand because there's mad blush underneath my nail. Hold on one second. That happened. That's all right. Let's see. What do we want to put down first? Let's go in with a little of this. The Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Virtue. Warm toned, a little peachy. Ah, Venti. It'll be okay. Little Moda brush. Stipple this on in. These are viral and talked about and loved and cherished for a reason. What's wrong with the Frankie? Frankenstein bronzer. It's the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech. Nope. Velvet bronzer in the shade Light Level 2 mixed with the NYX Buttermelt bronzer and all buttered up. I mixed them together with alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and then poured it into this pan to make a little concoction that's absolutely fabulous. I don't like, even though I have an extensive collection of makeup, I don't like things to go to waste. And they had both hit pan. So, here we are. Set that cream. Now for my pour blush. Okay. Sigma blending brush. I think it's, we're gonna go light hand because there's still a lot on there. But come on. Around the edge with the foundation brush just to give it a more seamless blend. Those little pieces coming off. She'll be okay. She'll be okay. Let's set the face down very lightly with another Frankenstein concoction. An Hourglass finishing powder, an Hourglass pink blush, and an Laura Mercier translucent setting powder mixed together with rubbing alcohol again and poured into this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer pan. and just give everything a light set down. It's done. I have too many powders. That's okay. Let's finish these eyes on up. Back into the Pat McGrath Mothership Celestial something or other. This little brush into that deep brown tone that we use in the outer corner, just on the edge of the outer corner of the lower lash line. Perfection. Color switch the brush into that warmer toned brown, mid-tone. Blend those colors together. Nice. Nothing on this medium blending brush. Blend out the edge a little bit. Digging it. We're done with that. So now, should we keep her with us? Are we ready to move on? Not sure yet. We'll have to think about that. Finish off these eyes. I have that as a sample. See if I can find her. Yes. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Whiskey. It's a brown. On the upper lash line. Let's put it in the lower too. Shade Whiskey. Digging it. Liking it. Let's go into this little Sigma small tapered blending. Digging it. Big fluffy. I'm going to set the face down with the LYS Natural Finish setting spray. Lovely, gorgeous. Fan it off. See where we're at. I'm going to put on 2 coats off camera. I'm going to set and 2 coats of this Sephora Size Up mascara after I curl my lashes off camera, and we'll see where we're at. Probably going to need a little bit more blush, and then we'll try this gorgeous little lip stain. Be right back. That is a beautifully volumizing, lightweight mascara. I really do like that Size Up mascara. It's in a nice chocolatey brown shade. I really think it goes good with the look. Back into this Fenty Cheeks suede blush in the shade Lollipoppy. A little more blush. That's a lot more. That's okay. Don't blender out. Blush is usually the first thing to evacuate the face, so I go in a little heavy to start. I just go in heavy. I don't know what I'm talking about. To finish this off, while the eyes dry, the mascara dries, I'm going to pop into this Rare Beauty finishing powder in the shade Natural. It is a lovely finishing powder, just in the T-zone. Bring down the shine where I don't want it, which is on my nose, on my 5 head, a little bit on the outskirts of my face. That's where I'm going to place the phone all day. Love, George. Let's take the hair out. Let's hope and pray that it didn't mess my hair up. Oh, we're good. Let's try this. What shade is she? The shade Lilith. I mean, I hope it goes with the look, because it's a lip stain, and apparently it is a very staining lip stain. Okay, itty bitty applicator, which is good. Smells lovely. That's pretty darn good. Look at that. I'm in love. Let's let this dry. Should we put one more little coat? Because that's stunning. Let's do one more little coat. Just on the center. Man, I love that color. Oh goodness, I got it all over our teeth. That's a red lipstick that I am not mad at. Wow. Let's take a little spoolie. Clean up where I usually get mascara, which I did. Dude, I'm like floored by it. I am floored by that lip stain. I could rock that red lip. That's not offensive at all. Thank you for hanging out with me while I got ready today. Holy Slushy Glow Cosmetics lip stain. Now I want all of them. She gave me a coupon too. No spend. Oh, goodness gracious. That's going on the desk. I want to see how long she lasts, but she's going to go on the desk to remind me. That's comfortable on the lips. Doesn't feel dry at all for a lip stain. Ah, man. What a win. What an absolute win. Again, like this video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads every day that I get ready for work. I get ready for work here at work at Naples Mattress. Happy Saturday to you. Check out the check out the video that YouTube thinks that you want to watch next. And I'll see you in my next video.